everybody and welcome back. So today I'm going to do a contouring video. This is a highly requested video, and by highly requested, my best friend was asking me to do this for the last 3 months. So I already have my foundation on. I'm using the Rimmel Matte Perfection foundation, and I just used my beauty blender to adapt this into my skin. So I decided to do a very affordable version of the contouring and highlighting. So I'll be using this palette by LA Girl. It is the blush collection in Pinky. So it has 2 blushes, a contour color and a highlighting color. Sorry, this is not tidy. I'll just show you again, as you can see. And then I'm also going to be doing a cream version, and that's going to be the LA Girl in Creamy Beige and beautiful bronze. Alright, so as I said, I already have my foundation on. I'm going to go straight into the concealing. For concealer, you would want to use a color that's 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. This is to highlight the areas that you want to highlight. Okay, I just want to show you something before we get straight into it. A few years ago, I watched a video by one of my favorite YouTubers, Jacqueline Hill, and she told us that imagine a heart in the center of your face. So use your eyebrows as the roundness of the heart, and then just do that. And then everything inside of your heart needs to be lighter, and everything outside can be contoured. So I want to highlight these areas and the center of my face, whereas I'll contour the outside of my face. So going in first, this is how I do it. I'll put the concealer down the bridge of my nose, down the side of my nose, not the bridge of my nose, and I make more of a triangle. So you'd want to go shorter as you go up. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. That was skew. So I'm going to highlight right here, if I can get product out, on my cupid bow, and just around my lip. This is going to make my top lip look a bit fuller. And then I'm also going to highlight the center of my forehead and just drag that down the bridge of my nose. How cute do I look right now? To blend it out, I'm using a damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to pounce it on. When you're blending out your under eye area, you want to go backwards and forwards. If you go in one direction, your concealer is going to want to settle in that place. So I like to go backwards and forwards and downwards and all directions, and just pounce this into my skin. You don't want to wipe it or spread it, you want to press it in. Okay. Alright, so to contour, I'm going to use the darker shade of the LA Girl Pro concealers. For today, I'm using liquid, but on a normal day, I would just go in straight with powder, as it is more softer, especially for work and for school. You don't want to have very chiseled out cheekbones on an everyday basis. But for the purpose of this video, I am going to show you how I would do it. I don't know why this does this. Why does it do this? Okay, rule of thumb, when you are trying to contour, you are wanting to contour from, let me take a brush and show you. You're going to want to contour from the top of your ear till the tip of your mouth. So right there. So many makeup artists will tell their clients to make the fishy mouth, and all you can see is that cheekbone will just pop out. But sometimes it's not so easy, and some people just don't have cheekbones. So you would just want to contour from there till here. And when I do contour, I will stop right here. I don't want to bring it any more deeper, because when you're looking at someone face forward, it's going to look too harsh and not natural. You just want everything to look very natural. So I'm going to take my darker shade, remove all my baby hairs, and I'm going to just put one line right there. And once again, from this side, here's where I need to go. If you go any lower, you're gonna have saggy cheekbones. Who wants saggy cheekbones? Not us. And then we are going to blend upwards. Upwards, downwards. Make sure not to go that way. Alright, then to set it, we are going to use this. I'm going to use a more of a slant. I don't know what brush this is called. A slanted brush. It's a contour brush. And I'm just going to dig this into my product, but I'm going to use the edge of it for now. So it's just on the tip of my brush. And I'm going to go over that contour in that place. Right there. Can you see it? Not yet. And then when I'm done, I'm going to blend it in circular motions. Once again, we're blending upwards. Alright, as you can see, this is a very light contour. If you want to go in and make it a little bit more darker, I would suggest that you just go in with a line. Okay, and then I'm going to go in and set my under eye concealer. I always suggest setting your under eye concealer even if you don't want to powder your entire face. Your under eye, you just don't want the concealer to move, you don't want it to set into your fine lines. So we are just going to use some translucent powder, and I'm going to place this exactly where I put the concealer. Very gently. So this line under my contour is just to make sure that if by any chance I went too low on my contour, it's just going to clean it up and make everything look a little bit more fresh. And I'm going to let this bake. So please, all my friends out there, don't say that I don't bake, because this right here is called baking. And I just want to let you know, don't ever go over powder with cream, because then you're just going to have cakiness and it's going to separate, and that's just not going to work. So whatever you do, powder always comes last in your foundation routine. Okay, now I'm going to go in with some blush. So I'm going to use the second shade in this palette. It's beautiful pinky. Please make sure these Aligo shades are so pigmented. So what I like to do is put the blush onto my brush and then tap off the excess. What did I say? So I like to put this onto the apple of my cheek, working itself backwards and blending it into that contour, just so everything looks nice and seamless. Alright, at this point, if you want to darken up your contour, you can, and you would just put it literally right there once again. But I'm happy with the way it looks right now, so I'm good. Next, we're going in with the best part, the glow. So I'm going to use a fan brush. You can use the end of your blush brush, like literally that part. You can use your fingers, you can use a tapered brush, whatever you want, but I am going in with the fan brush. The highest part of your cheekbone is where you want to highlight. So right here, and I'm going to blend that. And then I'd like to go over my cupid's bow. And I put a little bit on my finger and just dab on the inner corner of my eye. A little brush. Yeah, you can use a brush, but when you're in a rush, who has time to pick up a brush just to do your inner corners of your eye? That just makes you look a little bit awake. And then also on my eyebrow. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I taught you a few things and I made your contouring, highlighting, baking a little bit more simpler. So thank you so much for watching once again, and I'll see you next time.